Gates Fly, they're racing from the 1250 meter mark. Purple and Green was just 1 or 2 lengths slow into stride. Mr. Frosty was one of the first ones to respond. Seeking Peace is also right up there in a handy position. Then comes Shifting Path racing alongside the likes of Winter Pearl. Then a further length back and running to Fly to Rio. Then a further 2 lengths back to Mighty Mac, who's racing alongside Purple and Green. City State back one from last, and Ras Rocket is last of all, as there's about 8 lengths separating top to tails and midway through that turn with just on 700 meters left to go. And it's Mr. Frosty who's out in front by 1.5 lengths. Shifting Path in that 1 out position in second. Then comes Seeking Peace, who's got the rails run in third. Then a further length back to Winter Pearl and Fly to Rio, followed by Mighty Mac. Then comes Purple and Green racing alongside City State. And have to come from last of all, as they've got 450 meters left to go, and it's Mr. Frosty who's still in front. Seeking Peace, then comes Shifting Path. Down the centre of the track is Winter Pearl, who's now starting to work his way into the race smartly. Then comes Mighty Mac. Deeper out, we've got Ras Rocket, but with 250 meters left to go, it's Winter Pearl starting to find his stride. Shifting Path down towards the inside is Mr. Frosty. Mighty Mac's out the pack chasing late, but they've all got to catch Winter Pearl, who's too strong for them here. Winter Pearl wins, Mighty Mac second, then came Shifting Path in third. Mr. Frosty was gutsy in fourth. The winner, the red sleeves and white cap. Racing 3 from the left-hand side, the sheepskin cheek pieces. Too hard to catch here. Richard Free finally in the winner's box. It's been a rather quiet afternoon for his standards, but he gets the winner's box here on the Ricky Main God runner here, bred out by Drakenstein Stud Farm. And Winter Pearl now becomes a 3-time winner from the 16 career starts. Number 3, Winter Pearl, the winner for race number 8.
Race 8 has been won by number 3, Winter Pearl, the son of Water Winter from the Ricky Maingard yard. Well done to Anati Feni. He receives his 1,000 rand. Thank you to Cape Racing and Hollywood Bets. The Water Winter, lovely results from the progeny today, of his progeny. Richard was aboard, and Ricky complimented you once you'd gone down to the start. He said, "Good jockey, we're positive."
Yeah, look, I think the draw made it a lot easier for me as well. But he got a little bounce at the pins, and he took the bit early. Just had to restrain him a little bit. Mr. Maingard just said, please, I'd just like to see him with a bit of cover. And, so I was always looking for the cover. But, came up to the top of the straight, and he hit that false rail, and everything in front of me moved a little bit in, and he just took over the race from there. Might look like it was too soon, but he's got a nice big stride, and he was a fit horse. So well done to Mr. Maingard and his team, and obviously to the owners, and to Ken Nicol, great job. And my sponsors are winning form for their ongoing support. Thank you.
Richard, well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's Richard Free. Next up, Ricky Maingard spoke to you pre-race, and thankfully your good jockey guided your horse home well.
Yeah, he was well, obviously, but what a nice ride by Richard Fury. Such a well-balanced rider and patient, and nice to watch.
Indeed, and I think you're the type of person that enjoys your horses running the right type of race and doing their best work late.
Yes, exactly. The finish is at the end of the straight, not earlier in the straight. So I like the horses to be given a chance, usually.
And a lovely win from this horse. I know that he's been very consistent and he's a good worker, but he has been rewarding you lately. Yes,
he's a horse that, I think I said that before, we bought the horse with a view of a working companion for Al-Mutana. He still is, and I don't think he'll be racing much now that Al-Mutana is being prepared for the Cape season. He'll be doing his racing on the training track, unfortunately, but that's the way it is.
Well, sometimes at least he's got the win out the way now, so he can go back to the real work.
Yes, absolutely, and he's earning some stakes money, which is wonderful for the owners. So let's keep fingers crossed. Maybe he's got another race in him in a couple of weeks or before he gets down to training the other horse.
Well done for the win.
Pleasure, yes, thank you.
Well done to Ricky Maingard, trainer of number 3, Winter Pearl, and as mentioned, work companion for Al-Mutana. He's got a good summer ahead of him on the training tracks back in Milnerton Training Centre. But well done to the host of owners, a lovely type of horse, and Drakenstein for breeding a stunning son of Water Winter.
Aldo Dome has come and joined me. Aldo rode Mighty Mac into second, top weight and good run.
Yeah, listen, race worked out quite nicely for him. Track's running a little bit fast, but I had Richard right in front of me, and I think it was a little unfortunate last time, but at the same token, he really enjoys running in that fashion. So I thought I was not going to adopt similar sort of tactics and just keep him comfortable. And he was chasing that horse all the while, and took a while to find a bit of momentum, but eventually he did, and he done his best work towards the end. So encouraging sort of run. I think he's still developing a bit of confidence because he's still a fraction insecure. So I think once that the confidence develops and matches up with the physical strength he's got, I think the Reeves and the rest of the team's going to have a bit of fun with him.
You've been hiding away, you jocks from me today, but race 5, Fly Futura, it looked on paper as sort of a weakish maiden, but the winner and yours certainly look like nice horses.
Yeah, definitely. Actually paid close attention. The winner actually came from quite a way back, and Bantam was quietly confident of his horse running a big sort of race. So turning around, I knew my horse was going to need one more run, but he felt significantly nicer here than he did in the sand, so that's quite nice. He did empty out, got a little bit tired, but all that taken into account, I think he's a smart sort, and I think one for the public to follow, because I think once he puts it together, I think he's going to be a smart sort. He's going to stay, he's got a nice turn of foot, so definitely was that I'll bear in mind.
Toby, thanks very much for your time. Elder Domeyer rode Mati Mac here, but quite a horse that I thought I needed to speak to him about is Fly Futura. I don't think that'll be in the maidens for far too much longer.